everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to make this video because I've been struggling with acne breakouts lately, and also I've been noticing that I've been getting some brown spots from the sun. I've been spending a lot more time outside, and even though I wear my sun protector SPF, I've noticed that they're still coming out. So I wanted to make this video. Hopefully it'll help some of you out that want some help covering up acne scars or birthmarks or whatever it may be. I'm here to help you guys out. I like to cover my acne scars as well as the brown spots I've been noticing, and also some of my freckles because I have so many of them. I know that they are in trend, but I don't know, I just like to cover them up. So I did find a really awesome product on eBay. It's called Dermacol. I gave it a try because I saw a video on Facebook where a girl was covering up all of her tattoos with this. So I said, why not give it a try, being that I've tried so many and none of them really seem to work, or if they do, they work for a little while, but then as soon as you go and apply other products, it kind of washes off. And I don't want it to look cakey either. You don't want to be standing in front of somebody in broad daylight and then them notice like a cake on your face of makeup. So I really love this product. I did order it from eBay, and it did come from Poland, I believe. They do sell it here in the US, but you will pay double or maybe even triple what it would cost if you ordered it from Poland on eBay. So I love this product. I'll be showing you all how I use it. I have tried different kinds of creams, brightening creams, bleaching creams for some of the spots. They seem to work just a little bit, but not all the way. So I just wanted to show you all a quick way that you can cover these up and feel more confident, because I know that that is something I've always struggled with. My skin has always been acne prone, and you guys won't believe it, but in high school, I used to have so much acne on my forehead, especially that people would ask me, did you get in a fight? And that really hurt my feelings at the time. So I figured, why not make this video? And hopefully if some of you all are going through something similar or feel insecure about it, I can help you guys and showing you how to cover that up at least a little bit, make you feel a little more confident. These are just my steps. I'm not saying I'm a pro. I've consulted my doctor about the brown spots, and there are so many different reasons why you'll get them. And then also the acne. It's just always been a problem for me no matter what I do. So everybody is more than welcome to try their own thing. And if you have a better tip, please leave it down below in the comments so that we can all read it, and hopefully you can help us out as well. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please thumbs it up and subscribe, and let's get this started. I will begin by applying just a little bit of my MAC Charged Water, followed by my MAC Fix Plus, only because I find that the foundation that I will be using works a lot better without a primer on my skin. I'll be using my Marc Jacobs foundation. This is a full coverage foundation, or you can use the NARS full coverage foundation. I absolutely love both of them. I know that they do have mixed reviews, but for me it works great. You just have to kind of play with it and see what application works better for you. As you can see, all my dark spots pretty much get covered with this foundation, and I don't need very much of it. I am applying this with my MAC 109 brush, and I'm just basically evening out my skin tone. And then I go back in and conceal using my Dermacol concealer, which I love. This number is number 208. And then I just apply it with my Jenny Pettinkin brush, just because it is natural bristle brush, which really helps blend everything out and remove any excess oils. It's just amazing when you're dealing with real hair rather than synthetic. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes, and I wanted to record all of this so you can actually see how well it works. And then you will also be seeing how well it conceals. Now, you don't need very much of this, otherwise it will crease. If you apply too much, it will be a mess. As you can see in this area here, you can see my freckles, brown spots, and some acne. Now, a lot of you may think, well, it's not that bad for you, but for me it is. Like, you know, when I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, okay, this is what needs to get corrected. This is what needs to get covered. Right there is where I have that brown spot that's only getting bigger. So I don't want to, you know, go to laser treatments right now. I don't feel that I need it yet, but you know, that is an option. I have tried several creams as well. None of them really seem to work. So I've just been drinking tons of water, and just trying to stay away from the sun as much as I can. I've been using an umbrella, and as you can see, I just pat it right on and it conceals everything. But then again, it covers a lot, so you don't need a lot of it or it will look cakey. You want to just dab it on and just press on it and just basically build it if you need to, but like I said, you don't need very much. So then I go in and then just conceal the rest. And it does a really, really good job at it without my face looking cakey, especially for the summer. Now I'm going to use another color. This one's 209. They are very far apart, even though it's just 208 and 209 in color. This one's a little more of a peachy tone, so I go back in there and conceal. You can use this before or after. It's always a good idea to use like a shade darker because it seems to cover a little bit better. So I'm just going to go back in there and just go over the spots that I need concealed one more time and just dab it on. And I have a lot of freckles. Then I'm going to use this Do the Do by Benefit, only because it's great for, you know, creating a base for your contour and adding some warmth to the face, because you don't want to, you know, apply too many powders on top of all the concealing you've been doing, or you can wash them away. So I find that this works out great when I need to really get that extra full coverage and also not make my skin look cakey or overdone. It just adds a really nice natural glow to my skin. And of course, I'm going to set, and I'm using my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is translucent, and I've come to love this translucent powder so much. I'm just going to set right under my eyes, like literally right around my T-zone area, and then I'm going to go in with the full coverage powder to kind of add a little more coverage. I just feel that this powder in particular does not crease. It doesn't look cakey in these areas that are crucial. It's so important to set, even if you do have fine lines and you don't want them popping out, just lightly set it with a little bit of powder, and your concealer won't crease, because, you know, that can also cause your fine lines to really pop out. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder, which will add a little more coverage over the rest of the face, and especially these areas right here where I really want to conceal. It really helps with that, but you still see the warmth of my Benefit Do the Do right underneath, which is beautiful. And you literally don't have to contour after this if you don't want to, but I will, just because I love overlapping and layering. It just works out so much better for me. Also with the blending, it just looks flawless and beautiful. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm just patting on rather than gliding on, because then you'll remove product. With my Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the color Wheat, I am going to be contouring. I'm using my Jenny Pat Tinkin brush. This is a powder brush. It does have multi-uses. I also use it for a blush, and I'll be making a high-end brush video and show you guys the difference and see if it's even worth it. Then I'm taking this blush by Palladio, and this is a pink blush. It's a matte. And it's mineralized, so it just gives you a really nice, beautiful glow. And I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks and then lightly blend upward. I didn't want to edit off too much of the video just because I wanted you all to see a lot of the details that go into me applying my foundation and whenever I need that extra coverage. So just make sure you're using brushes that are fluffy and you are light-handed so that you don't remove any of the concealing that we've been doing. For highlight, I'm using my Becca highlighter in Moonstone, and I'm just going to apply just a little bit of my charged water to wet it, and so it's a little more intense, and it also helps with not drying out this area, because it's very easy to make your face look dry and cracked when you're applying too many powders. So I highly suggest going in and setting everything with your MAC Fix Plus as well, just so it soaks all of those powders in. And this completes the look. I hope that you all found this helpful. If you do have some tips, please leave them down below, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see y'all really soon. Bye guys.